Hey YouTube guys, my name is James, so welcome back to on my YouTube channel. So today guys, we're gonna talk to you guys more thing about here right now, how to start a career on YouTube channel. How to create a new one? You have to create your own YouTube channel. You have to create your own YouTube content. But the one thing I first started YouTube content since in 2016, 2015 or 7 years ago probably. I started a YouTube channel since I got my first controller with Rocky Candy unboxing channel. That's the first beginning I had in 2007 years ago. And I got a lot of views that much. I have 55 views, something like that, and all that stuff. And I started doing unboxing channel and use something like that and all that stuff. And I started doing unboxing channel and the first at the beginning. That's how I started YouTube channel career in your first time. And there's nobody people watching me there, and I upload another video. I talk about a Battlefield versus Call of Duty Infinite. I have 100 views and something like that, and I have to, and there's people watching me there. There's nobody people give me a comment and somehow, and I starting a mannequin since 7 years ago, 2016. I started to do a challenge of mannequin, and on Christmas Eve, all my family's beginning. I started to do a challenge of mannequin, and I started to move on my dad, and I started to mannequin and stuff. And I started making the second the beginning, the third beginning. I started to watching a movie reaction. It's called Spider-Man and reaction and Spider-Man reaction and all that stuff. And I started moving into, I started watching two movies called Reaction Spider-Man Homecoming and the Transformer the last dark something, the last Transformer, and I started to do live reaction about them. So the second one reaction is called Spider-Man and reaction and Spider-Man reaction and all that stuff. And I started moving into, I started watching two movies called Reaction Spider-Man Homecoming and the Transformer the Transformer the last dark something, the last Transformer, and I started to do live reaction about them. On with the K-pop live reaction, I started moving on in there too. Now I started reaction about BTS and all that stuff, all the new K-pop. I started reaction about Big Bang, EXO, Monster, and all that kind of stuff. And I started reaction about BTS and all that stuff, all the new K-pop. I started reaction about Big Bang, EXO, live reaction about them. And I started to move on in 7 years ago, and I stopped due to live reaction. And then I came back and again I started looking for a new song for a new guy. His name is Dimash, and I started to do live reaction about Dimash at the first at the beginning. I started to find him all a bunch of YouTubers, and I came back to 2017. I came back again, and now I found a Dimash, a live reaction with Damien Mars, something like that, but whatever his name. And I decided to live reaction about him, about Dimash, and I started to get, and I call him the first the beginning and Damien. I started calling him Damien, but I cannot do correct his name, and later on, after 5 months later, I call him Dimash, and I started to liking him. His voice so freaking cool, amazing, fantastic, a lot, and a lot of people gave me a lot of views. Came back again, and now I found a Dimash in the China, the China concert, all that stuff, CCTV, and I decided to live reaction about him, about Dimash, and I started to get, and I call him the first the beginning and Damien. I started calling him Damien, but I cannot do correct his name, and later on, after 5 months later, I call him Dimash, and I started to liking him. His voice so freaking cool, amazing, fantastic, a lot, and a lot of people gave me a lot of views. and it's my first time to hit 1K views on my YouTube channel. This is my first time to hit that 1K views and 10K views and all the dimash part 2, and somehow I got a lot of views with watching you. Do you remember watching you? I got a lot of views watching you, sometimes like a 99 views, almost 100,000K, and that's how I started making career on YouTube channel. That's how I started to get a lot of views from them. And if you are a really good actor, you have to do panic a lot how to become an actor. You have to panic, you have to get a lot of more energy, all that stuff. Do what I do. That's what I do. I start a YouTube channel. That's how I get energy from them. That's how I started YouTube from them, and all that stuff. And yeah, and after later on that, I changed my name to LXJ Gamer, and I changed another one, K-pop reaction. Sometimes I change my other YouTube channel's name. I changed the name James Man offline, and I changed the name to James Man. So, and this is my last name I create, James Man. So yeah, and I started making a video from you guys, and every single day I like to make a video every single day. I upload every single day for 500 videos a day, all about dimash, and sometimes watching you and KCJ and Filipino Casey and Tanger Lion Band, all that stuff. And I'm gonna come back again when I have time to editing on my videos, and when I have time. So yeah, that's how I started career on YouTube channel, and that's why I started to find them in the first of the beginning since 2017, all a bunch of YouTuber, and then I type in the dimash and Damien, and I started calling him Damien the first of the beginning, and I started calling him 5 months later I called him Dimash, and he's a really good singer. I like him a lot. He has a good talent, and so like he's the best dimash in the world, and all across the country. But even watching you in Lion Band, Jimmy Shaw, they're a really good singer too as well. Even Jessie J too as well. I kind of like him. I kind of like her a lot. And Jessie J, she has a really good singer, and I kind of miss her a lot. She should come back to the same show again. Jessie J, please come back to the same show, or she should meet Dimash 2.0 again, all that stuff, like a reunion, all a bunch of bands. So yeah, and that's how I started YouTube career in the first of the beginning with. That's how I get more acting, more actor, more fanic. That's how I get better in the next on the higher levels, more higher levels and more higher levels. That's how people watching my videos. That's how I get more energies from. And I get a lot of energy. You can watch me the first of the beginning. I call Dimash Damien the first of the beginning since 2017 and all that stuff. And yeah, I remember everything, and I started keep upload my video every single weekend, every next weekend, and all that stuff. And I upload like 20 videos a day, 1 week a day, editing, like editing, filmmaker, RGB, all that stuff. I do editing by myself, solo. I do solo thing. I like editing by myself. I try to organize my Photoshop and change all your clothes, everything. That's what I do every single day. I change the clothes every single day. I change everything. So yeah. And by the way guys, my name is James, so welcome to my YouTube channel, and happy 7 years anniversary on my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys later. My name is James, and don't forget, give me a comment, and like, to subscribe, hit that bell notification on, give me a comment and like, to subscribe, and share this video. I will see you guys later, and peace out. Bye.